Dun, 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 dun. Can I got shot?
Hi, welcome to High School Royale. This is the last episode of season 2.
Why are we allowed to do
I'm
this?
allowed to play with the knife, but I'm not.
I thought we were allowed to as long as we don't look directly at the mics.
Nope, that's not
Yeah,
right.
looking at the mics makes your voice quieter, actually. So if you stare at the mics while you talk, that's how it works.
Hello. I wish I could actually throw this at someone.
No, you
It
don't.
would be very painful.
Yeah, which one? Which one?
Well, no, wait, hang on. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
tell
I
you,
should be
though.
excluded from this argument because obviously it's me.
It's me.
It's gonna. Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be
May.
me. All right, so
Yes.
we should probably explain what is even going on. Welcome to
Why?
GeekSpaceTV, a Seattle-based streaming company that is non-for-profit. Cool. And we're working on making stories that tell different stories and different voices and trying to be really super inclusive. So you're like, yeah, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to be here, not like you're welcome. No,
You're welcome.
Come inside. Come inside. It's not scary here. Hashtag no harm.
Don't listen.
It's not
Wait, okay,
scary.
first off,
Wait, why would you think that? I think that there would be horror here, Claudia.
I can't imagine why there
No
would
horror.
be horror
No
here.
horror.
No.
Should I be
Everything's
afraid?
fine.
I'm not scared of no ghosts.
I ain't scared.
It's busted makes me feel good.
I'm not scared of no ghosts, but I'm scared of a lot of ghosts.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
More than one ghost. We've decided, I think, on
Yeah.
the show.
I think if there were more than one ghost, I would be scared of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, one ghost I'm fine with because we can get like Chipotle and chill.
What's
the What?
multiple for ghosts?
What sort of
Goosties.
Goose.
Okay, first,
Gaggle of ghosts.
Vincent Prices.
I think it's time to do some introductions.
Remember the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo?
Before we do
Okay.
introductions, we
Wow.
should probably do the announcements for the show because we're not the only show on this channel.
Yeah, we are.
What?
We are but one piece of a season, and we're about to start season 2 next week.
Season 2?
Three
Three in the Lord. So before we
Three,
do
my
that,
Lord.
this is the season finale of season 2 of High School Royale. It's very exciting. If you're here, welcome. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but we want you here, so stay. Exactly.
We're Team Power Bomb. How you doing? We're adorable.
Hi.
We're actors.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can
Quiet
continue.
Coyote.
Oh wait. And Friday, really cool. Right Clique is finishing their season as well. And what time is that at, by the way?
5! We're so good.
Right, on Friday at 5 p.m. Not 7, but
5!
excellent. And who's running that?
Oh, fuck.
It'll be me, Pumpkinberry, Muppet Aphrodite, Frisk, and Megan Sidey.
It's gonna be very fun. Go check it out. I hear
Fractali.
there is a garbage fire that is a
Renaissance garbage
fan.
fire.
They are a Ren Fair garbage band. Garbage fire. Trash fire band.
Trash garbage.
I don't know. There might be a bar
Band
down
Trash
St.
Fire?
Knowles.
Bar
They're
down St. Knowles.
definitely trying to escape from some caves.
Is there a Battle of the Bards happening?
They already had that.
They already had that?
Oh.
Okay, good. I haven't caught
Go
up.
check it out.
But you know what you can catch it up on is on the YouTube channel. Every episode's
on
up
the
there, including episode 0, so check it out on GeekSpaceTV YouTube. And while you're there, why don't you leave a subscription and hit that little bell up there so you get notified whenever the new uploads come on.
Thank you, social media manager.
Welcome.
Now, along with all the YouTubes you get to watch and all of this show, you can get ready for next season, next week. In fact, next Wednesday, we're going to be starting
Oh, God. I gotta go play.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize it was that soon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
Next
we have to-
Wednesday
what?
is going to be Leviathan season 3. It's gonna be good because I'm in it, and that one middle person's in it, and that one's in it with the blue hair because she can't stop jamming, in a good way.
I'm actively not GMing right now.
That's fair.
You're jamming on Friday.
I said right now.
And then Wednesday.
Listen to my sentence.
No.
You did just say you needed to leave to plan.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Got him.
Nice jamming. Nice. Take that.
So go check that out.
level up.
If you like space odysseys with people who are not,
Emotionally stable.
yeah, I guess we're not emotionally stable. Go check us out.
You're really not.
I-
The most emotionally stable one might be dead. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's coming back.
Super dead.
Wait, what?
Wait, Kika's not dead.
Kika's what?
Kika's definitely the most.
What is
anyway?
happening?
I'm sorry.
Look at all
whoa.
my children!
Somebody's what?
Hey guys, that's on Wednesday at 7
Wednesday.
p.m. Pacific Daylight Standard Super Time.
It'll be this time in
Time.
7 days.
7
days.
Not 5, but
Next Friday, which is not the 16th or the 17th, but the 18th of May, something will be on.
We'll be live.
We'll be live.
We will be
Something.
live.
Yeah. Eat, Pray, Kill is getting a little bit of extra time in the oven to get nice and toasty and crispy.
Because I don't want to introduce you guys and then have 2 weeks off. That would
Yeah.
be mean.
Wait, that's what you are doing.
What?
No?
We're learning about the
Well,
schedule
we have
right
1
now.
week off. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know what?
Okay, so,
I-
next Friday, something, next Wednesday, more of this, but over there. And heads up, we're revamping
You're right.
the Patreon in the next coming weeks. So if you're like, man, I'm already subscribed to the YouTubes,
Yeah,
and I'm always liking
I
the
am
Twitch, and my money is just, my wallet is so heavy.
I
How
hate
do
when
I
that
even-
happens.
I need to put
What
some
do you do?
more-
You're so
I
flush
need-
with cash. You gotta
Gotta throw
flush
it
it down the
in.
toilet. That's GeekSpace.
okay.
Wow, we do
No.
not. That's
We are a nice toilet that is very helpful. It's very clean.
Hey, I think you need a quiet coyote over there, just for a little
I
bit.
invented Quiet Coyote. I can
No,
destroy
you did
it.
not.
I invented
What?
Quiet Coyote.
You know what?
Canonically in the story of
Jump
High
in.
School Royale.
You
Agree.
did.
I didn't realize you were so flexible. You
Yeah.
keep putting your foot in your mouth.
Got him.
It's okay. Don't you have a show to plan?
That's why I have my clone sitting right
We
here.
need to get started, guys. We don't have enough time for
And a
this.
Tuesday B.
You guys have lots to do this episode, and I don't. If we're not gonna leave on a cliffhanger, we gotta keep moving.
Okay.
What?
Did you
So
just
what do we start with
cliffhang the
here?
cliffhanger?
So
What
we should
are we
probably
doing?
start by doing character introductions, people introductions. 1, 2. I was like, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. James.
It's me. I'm number 3, apparently. My name is Jamie. I go by Calamity Jamie on the internet, Twitch and Twitter. I have a really cute dog. He's great. I'm really happy to be here. This is not a toilet, but in fact a lovely place where we tell stories about all sorts of diverse viewpoints and lives. And I think it's really great. And I'm glad that all of us are here to share it.
That was
you.
factually accurate.
Oh, I am playing Andromeda, a goth, angsty, teen magical girl.
It's good. What you're gonna see.
Hi, my name is Random Tuesday. You can find me on the internet at Random Tuesday in various places. I will be back in the GM chair next week running Leviathan Distant Stars or Friday night on GeekSpaceTV at 5 p.m. with the final episode of Right Click this Friday. And I am playing Kenna, who just got shot and needs to stab someone real fast.
Oh my god, so fast.
Hashtag sabotage.
Hashtag knife to me. Hi, I'm Steph. You can find me at Saffron Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. I am playing Haley Harper, a competitive bird princess who has a beetle key to a door she doesn't think actually exists, but sure. It's fine.
Got a beetle key to
Sure.
a dinner door.
Me
Excited.
too, dinner door. Yes,
Yeah.
dinner door with October Sky.
That's a pretty bad
Is that
date.
it? Is that it?
You can go next.
Oh my god, thank you. Hi, my name is Marcus, or Drugly Romantic on Twitter and Twitch. You can follow me. I'll be streaming tomorrow at whenever I want because I'm an adult. And I am playing a character named BB, a big, tall, 7'1", awkward-sized, 400-pound baseball boy, with like a lot of emotional relationship issues happening around him and to him and for him.
To him.
To him.
Actually, to him, yes.
Yeah.
You're being torn apart.
My heart is being torn apart.
What?
That's all I have. Hey, I'm Sarah. You can follow me on Show Games.
Show games.
I'm a
It's
very
great
talented
on
artist,
Twitter.
talented performer. Really
Yeah,
good
got
things.
the shit
See
going
me
on. It's great.
Truthfully, I think Sarah can do it herself.
But we planned this whole mannequin bit.
Yeah, it was a piece.
Please no more mannequins. Please no more mannequins.
We
no more
had a
mannequins.
lot of mannequins. Hi, I'm Sarah. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at ShellGame. You can also find me at sarahperforms.com, which desperately needs to be updated, but has information about live performance shows if you're interested in checking them out. Or in the area, because also live performance. Anyway, the point is, I'm playing Ada, who's a very intellectually profound individual. She has won 5 science fairs to date and submitted for 2 more that I'm sure she will win. As you know, winning science fairs is a competition, and it goes to the best.
And I'm Claudia, your GM, but on the Twitch and Twitter I have a special name, JAKIDASH. She got that bell. I brought it because I was like, if I'm going to do anything right, it's my name. Usually I am not a GM. I usually just watch anime in the corner, and then whenever Lauren tells me to roll a dice, I do.
That explains so much about Leviathan Season 1.
Yeah. Oh. You know, it happens.
Not surprised, clearly.
No, you
I just,
you do whatever you want until I tell you to roll dice.
yeah, like I just think it's anime, and then you're like, roll a dice. I'm like, but it's anime. And you're like, but if you go into someone's heart, you die because it's acidic.
I just
What?
What are
Yeah.
spleens?
Hey guys, welcome to High School Royale.
Actually, science.
So I believe
aliens.
it is time for previously on High School Royale. And look, 3 for 3 for what's happening.
Wait, 3 for 3?
The last 3 episodes, I
Oh,
got a
we've had
previously
5
on.
though.
I know. We're working on it. I'm getting a D average. What about
No,
you?
you were doing great. You're
Okay,
doing the first show too.
Let her talk.
I have to get into it. Previously on High School Royale, BB, Ada, Ann, and Kenna, and Haley came back to 1892 to stop Anne's grandmother, A.E. Charlotte, from sacrificing her sister Valencia for magic. Here, they accidentally joined Victoria's School for the Wayward Students of Unusual Talent. A day later, their investigation was halted by a one-armed werewolf and Love Mandy. They defeated, I put defeated underlined 3 times, because that is what happened. The beast, while Ada learned something was inside her all along. It was magic. It was magic. Love Mandy then revealed herself to be a magic girl named, her real name was Velma from this time period. 100%. True facts. And then they also heard that the second event for high school, for the Games of Excellence was going on. And they're like, we need to stop that. I went off script. I didn't go back. During this fight, the second event was announced. Haley and Tico found the beetle that would be the key to their final event, a dinner with October sky. Then a gunshot ran out. Geronimo stood above, well, kind of got shot, just in case you forgot. Geronimo stood above, ready to take revenge with the simple words, "Where is my goon?" And then, BB teleported up, kind of got out knives, and I believe we were at initiative.
We were gonna roll for initiative.
Please roll for initiative. Because it's a fight scene. It's a fight time. We're gonna get it done and get the stabbing.
slower.
Combine the
Was that
two.
me and
No, just the one.
Only roll on cork.
Only
Got it.
roll on the
Cork, let
court.
me know, okay, so.
Nope, that was me.
Oh, I also
My
have to
initiative
do
will
the
be
roll.
terrible this
I
round.
like
Where's
these.
mine?
And I will re-roll it.
I had a piece of paper. Here it is. I was like,
And
this
this.
is. Oh,
And
wait,
this.
I have to do the things.
And
Stuff.
I have to run.
I have a lot of
initiative.
dice. I have a dice collection at home. There's a lot of really cool dice. These are only my D6s, honestly.
we need
very
to
small
just we need to just compare dice, but I'm only gonna have some dice,
It's okay.
and you're gonna have a lot.
It's not about the quantity. It's about the connection you have with your dice.
Well, I have lots of connection with my dice.
That was
I mean,
bad.
there's a
All right, let's hear some initiative.
6.
Yes, because you are rolling your initiative dice and taking the highest set or highest number.
We
Correct?
just like
Yes.
bombed.
Yes, Ada is 5.
Ada's won 5
Anne
science fairs.
is
That's right.
5.
I'm just trying to compete with my science fairs here.
What?
I know.
Between seasons.
Remember
great.
that until I turn it on, Kenna's real slow.
She also just got shot.
Just
Haley
get
is
shot.
5. And let me just like, I guess I don't know what it's like to be at the top of the initiative order.
Don't worry, that won't last.
You might hit us once.
I might actually get to hit you once.
The cover of it.
I shouldn't mock the GM. That's like rule number 1.
So let's set this scene up.
Jeez.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Remember,
What?
there's a long 1892 road, so it's covered in horse poop and broken wheels and ripped up things and a big trunk full of meat that was thought to be full of treasure, but it was just meat. And then, you guys are walking to the town square where there is the government building called Town Hall, and there, Geronimo, cool, awesome, wearing volleyball shorts and a sports bra 'cause she doesn't believe in rules. And sports bras were totally invented by her in 1892.
Thank you for clarifying that very important piece of fashion history.
Arm turned into a musket had shot at Kenna. She says, "Where's my goon?" You teleport behind all of them.
Yeah.
Great. Geronimo turns around.
Hey.
Yeah. Wait.
Jump.
Oh, I'm just so
What?
confused. I get to actually do an attack. I don't know what that's like. I'm so excited. Get to the murder down, murder down, murder down. Get to the murder down. Yeah. Her arm twists and transforms again. Both arms collapse together. She twists, and her fingers morph, twist around into a spiral of a circle. You can see she opens her mouth, and big lights
Okay.
come from the center of her as she fires directly at Bucky.
She's firing her lasers.
No, she fired at Bucky.
Fired at
Everyone
Bucky.
keep it. Shh.
I was
Don't
ready for
correct
her mouth to open and a bunch of bees.
She shoots the
to
dead
come
werewolf.
out.
Oh God. BB.
Oh no!
Losing my shoe. No, it's right here. It's right here.
He's gonna
Alright.
die. She got hit really hard last time.
Well, this
Oh,
one didn't
yeah.
make it.
Oh no, you could see
This is not accurate.
All
I
right,
only
roll
got
your
endurance.
defense, please.
Which is that's 3, right?
I believe you can include your barrier.
He can,
Oh, I
except
can't. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 5 to use my barrier.
yeah.
Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's a straight.
That's not good for you.
So 5 is
hate
what I
when
got.
that happens.
Great.
Yeah.
This
Be like
was
a double bonus or something.
the laser goes. You see, it actually looks like a shotgun blast that is exploding from her mouth
I'm
that
gonna
goes
kill her.
through the fingers that looks and starts to spread into small, tiny shards that you know your barrier is not built for this. It is a barrier burst.
Oh, so I hold my bat. in
Oh,
front of
sorry.
the
No,
barrier
I
in
don't do
front of
that. I beat you by 3. Take 15 damage.
it. Great. Okay. Thank you.
How's he doing?
Really bad.
It's just 15. It's fine.
I am. Yeah, I didn't recover health last time. I recovered endurance. Remember? So I am low on health.
And she's, after her laser, she cocks back. She's like, "Give me my gun. Give me my gun. What is this? That? Give me my gun."
I would like to attack.
It is your turn.
Okay. BB, recovering from this and very angry about his friend getting shot, and then also a little more angry, but he's not going to admit it, about himself getting shot. He grabs Geronimo and teleports very high.
I mean, you can definitely roll to see if you grab.
Okay. Okay, then I'll do that. And I'm also going to add vigorous.
Okay, please do so. Don't forget every time you're taking away from your endurance.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to take away. Goodbye, endurance. You were beautiful while you lasted.
Boxcars.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I can dodge. No, I don't. Success. So you're going to take that hit. You're also going to be able to either get a stun.
My goal is to teleport her and drop her.
Great.
You realize you'll drop too, right?
Yeah.
You teleport up into the air.
But here's the I am teleported. Can I
Yeah,
not tell you what I want to do?
Tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
I'm actively excited for it.
Teleporting. We
Yes.
teleport very high up into the sky.
Sure.
Oh,
Enough that
No.
am I next?
No.
Okay.
teleport very high up into the sky. Enough so that there's enough time for us to fall and have a little conversation.
Roll your teleport.
Okay.
Take away a dice because you're teleporting. No, 2 dice because you're teleporting with somebody. So you know how you normally roll 4, correct?
Yeah.
Take away 2 dice.
I thought I just rolled for teleport.
Yes, but you're taking someone with you.
Oh, okay.
Normally you can only teleport yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So taking someone.
I mean-
You can also add vigorous to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
right?
have vigors again.
Okay.
I'm still doing fine.
Cool. Are you?
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
What'd you get? Did you get double ones? That's fine. I learned the rules for teleport are way easier than I've been doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you are about, I'd say 2 city blocks, and I'm talking old school blocks that made you walk in the air. Everything was longer
I
back
had to
then.
teleport uphill both ways when I was a kid. Hey.
Look, and like, what?
What the fuck? You shot us. You shot my friend. You
You
shot me.
still like, where's Roderick?
Your goon attacked us. Roderick? Really? Was his name Roderick? We're still falling.
Yeah.
Roderick? He didn't look like a Roderick.
He was a Roderick.
He froze into a block of ice and we took him somewhere so he wouldn't die.
Where is he?
I'll tell you if you unshoot my friend. Oh wait, you can't. You
I
shot
can't.
my friend. So what are we gonna do? Because I can let you fall. I can probably take the damage. I'm a big bad baseball boy.
Let
Can't
it
tell from
happen.
the- Really? This is what you want to do instead of save your friend?
Let it happen. The goons jump from their place, and remember that the goons were known as the color guard. You have yellow, red, purple.
There's 3 left.
There's 3 left.
Yeah, because we took care of Blue.
Yeah, one of them might have died.
They all decide to put their hands
No
together
one dies
No one
in the
and
game.
hum. Their fingers all together make a 6-pointed star. Wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, a 6-pointed star. And in the middle of this purple, what are the colors? Yellow,
red,
and red
purple.
spiral starts to form.
Great.
Ada, Anne, and Haley.
I want to transform. But
Yeah.
Ada probably doesn't fully understand how. So
No.
I think she's gonna look at you and be like,
You got a giant hourglass last time, right? That's what it was.
It was a
Magnifying
Magnifying
Oh,
glass.
yeah.
Magnifying glass. Anne will just kind of be like gesture.
and then Ada will be like, oh, and she'll pull her magnifying glass out of her coat because obviously she just tucked it right back in. So she'll pull it out and she'll switch hands and then she'll go with the magnifying glass. And with that, she'll transform. Hair will go white, skin will go white, eyes will go dark blue, and her glasses will just color over until they're that dark shade.
What is the feeling you get when you transform? Like, what is
Raw
the main...
scientific power? She runs through the periodic table in her mind as she's transforming each and every element standing out to her, but the ones with electricity, it's like you're looking at an LED light where it's just calling to you, where it's just glowing on that level you can't deny.
Your action, thank you.
Anne is clearly a little bit proud of her sister.
Baby girl.
Yeah, she's basically like. And then, with a little bit of extra flair, she'll take her magical necklace and put her hand in the air, like classic magical girl style, with maybe more enthusiasm than Anne has really ever transformed with.
Because you are the same turn, I do want to point out that when the transformation scene happens, it jumps between the two of you.
I was
like,
gonna
it's
say,
Oh.
Yeah.
some coordinated
Oh,
choreography.
yeah.
where,
I
like,
go to the face, the
do
camera
you
splits
wanna
the faces
do it?
here, and then it
Do
goes
you wanna
up.
try and figure it
Size
out?
difference.
Yes!
we will have coordinated choreography.
It would be great.
And we'll end up back to back,
Oh,
you know,
of course,
like
always. Or we're just
magical, completely magical girl.
like, this is her magnifying glass.
BB's still falling, but
And
Caesar's
there's
clapping
like
a little bit.
glitter floating in the background as we strike our poses. And I like to imagine that there is really just sort of a beat after we finish because we can't do anything else with our actions. So we just hold the pose
just like-
for like
Okay, well,
Marvelous, intimate, wonderful. Indeed,
Adults just watching this
Suzalin.
happen?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is event. Indeed, Suzalin. Did you notice that there are magic girls in our town? I thought they only lived in Velour. No, you mean Paris. Paris, dear. Oh, I'm sorry, McAndrew.
Suzalyn and McAndrew, get on that. Get on that in the wiki.
I see a giraffe.
My favorite.
Extremely important.
I'm gonna trick shot
camera.
red and add 2 dice to it.
Do it.
Yes, yes.
No,
oh,
all I can
what
think
is
about
this
is how
is
great our transformation sequence would be.
Dude,
The electricity.
6.
we should really kind of maybe.
Oh, I
figure
get a
out
roll.
what that looks like.
Yeah.
Unless
get
they're
to roll.
channeling,
You know.
they can still roll defense.
They can still roll defense, but they will lose their next action.
Ooh.
What was my
Roll the stone
defense?
red, because red looked like the leader, right?
I mean, that's what
Ish.
the color scheme says. What'd you get?
6.
You successfully hit as he's
Cool.
like
and it stuns.
channeling. Stunning means he loses the next action.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
falls and hits the ground dramatically. It's slow mo, and the last two are like square, and they stretch their legs.
So don't think so.
How you doing, Kenna?
You guys are screwed anyway.
Ready. I'm just ready for it to be Kenneth's turn. Kenna had already pulled out like.
Wait,
this-
can you explain how the wound? Can you remind us about this big
I
wound?
think
that
she
you
got shot in the shoulder, is what you
Yeah.
said. So there's like just blood. Like she can't see it because it was behind her. So there's just blood dripping down her back, which is unfortunate because the apron is in the front. She's not used to blood splash damage in the back. So it's just like oozing into her shirt. But she just reached in and pulled out like a handful of paring knives, and they're all in her hands. And she is aiming. Can she see all 3 of them?
Yeah,
Okay. And
they're
she's-
all in a group. They're making a
Yeah.
thing. I set it up for you, girl.
So it's raining knives, and she's just like, "You shot me," and then just throws the handful at all of
Aprons
them.
on the front.
It is the multi-target,
Damn.
Yes.
and I think I'm doing effective on this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boxcars.
How is? Let me try to roll. No. No. They
I
were
was
just
like
like,
point out by making it effective, I upped my DX by
Oh.
1.
for sure. So they're like, square. They went, huh. And they made a square, but with 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. More like a rectangle, I guess. So it's Photoshop me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And unprepared, they were hit by knives.
Yeah, that's what you get when you fight not a knife girl. What is the difference?
Does it like have a nice day?
Cool. Damage modifier was 4, so 8 times 4 I think is 32. 32. Cool.
That's-
They take 32 points of damage.
That's a good murder.
And then Kenna like reaches in to where she keeps the slight blade and activates that, which it counts as its double own action.
You got,
Boxcars.
yes, which is a miracle. So would you like a situational complication? No, sorry, that's failing. Would you like,
I think I'll
A
give them
weakness?
impairment.
impairing?
Because
So
this
they all
one
get
wasn't
big
impairing.
ones. So these, now I get to be bloody. These knives.
These
These
knives.
knives.
It's raining knives, so she basically just throws them into the air and then they fall.
There's just knife. One of them hits. Oh no. Oh yes. Red, that had just been stunned, has
no.
this very
Oh.
cool watch on that has a spinning fire wheel, and one of your knives hits it just right.
No.
The glass cracks and explodes as a torrent of fire rushes out like a serpent. Its angry maw visible, blue hot deep inside as it swallows its old master.
What is
This
it
keep
with
happening.
what these horrific demon artifacts?
And
Why
as
do these people have
This
these
is
things?
maybe not
They
good.
got him
You
at the
are-
evil Goodwill.
enough distance away that you can't smell
The bad will.
The
burning
Bad Will.
flesh.
Oh, that's such a good name. Bad Will.
Yeah, it's fine. Burning flesh seeps. I'm trying to set the mood. I like the joke. Good joke. Burning flesh from the rooftop does not hit your nose, thankfully, because the wind is in your favor, but you can see that eventually the body is destroyed, and the ash and the smoke drifts away along with that weapon. Who knows where that watch is now? In 1892? In 2000 XX? Or anywhere
Kind of
else?
feels a little bad, and then her shoulder hurts because she was shot. Just like I don't feel as bad.
We're at the top of the order. Now, you guys know when you're at the top of an initiative pass, you can
Yep,
re-roll.
doing it.
Doing it.
You have to take the new
keep it.
roll.
Probably not going to be
same
worse.
initiative.
I have a question.
Yep.
Does the because I still have Excalibur.
Yes,
Does
you
that
do.
does that enhance the barrier at all?
That is
No, it
What-
just makes it silver affinity.
Yes.
So if you were
That
fine,
sucks.
Wow.
It just means if something's weak to silver, then it is good.
I also want to point out I had a fire thing for you, and you destroyed it.
You didn't have to die.
You were
You should
like,
have very angry honor with these clams. You just can't open it.
How do these clams work?
how's that sound on the new miphones?
Hey, I did close clap, so I didn't
yeah,
use
it
the
was like-
microphone.
He did a little auto class.
Okay,
Ooh,
wait,
this is how I'm gonna clap from
I
now on.
rerolled initiative 6.
Boxcars.
really?
Just
Box
6,
cars.
not boxcars. I go from
No,
rolling
I did.
2. Oh, you got boxcars. I go from rolling 2
I'm keeping
dice
my
to
6.
5 dice when the knife is active.
Just to reiterate what's happening
Yeah.
with the world, BB and Geronimo are falling. You're about 1 block away now from the ground, just to let you know. One fire guy is dead. There's still a square that's formed. Impaired square, but still a square.
Impaired
square.
You have 2 magical girls still posing. Beautiful wind. If there were cameras, people would be taking snapshots, but instead, somebody has set up an easel and is getting their color palette together.
Kenna
Yes!
bleeding, holding a meat
Absolutely.
cleaver.
And Haley rerolled with boxcars, so I have 12.
Haley, what happens? You were first.
I'm gonna hit impaired square.
Okay. Are you hitting the yellow side or the purple side?
Let's keep it with red. Let's do purple
Red?
side.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we'll
was
do
like,
purple side. Poor red's
red is
gone.
not
Red is
there.
toasty. Red is so toasty.
You rolled
Ugh.
32 damage, right?
Huh?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool. Then they still have some life in them.
I rolled a 5.
That's the saddest sense.
For what were you doing?
It's another trick shot to purple. Like they're doing something shady.
I only need to roll one of these. I got box cards. It does not happen.
Okay.
He realizes his inner strength as he's like, wait a second. I'm purple. I can, sorry, period voice. I'm purple. I can do anything I wish, as he's like holding.
Why is the period voice Nicolas Cage?
Oh, gee, I'd better seal the Declaration of Independence. There's
Yes, thank
only
you, thank you.
4 constitutions on it now in 1892.
I like this game. I am letting go. This is canon now. This is a different
This is
universe.
actually history.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Canon,
This is
like,
how this-
at history,
So-
just shooting gigantic holes.
I want to read a New Scotia history book really badly.
During your next history lesson,
Okay,
you're
so
prepared.
Geronimo, while like spiraling, falling, hair's whipping behind, it would be romantic if you were BB. Everything's.
Wait, does it look like super sexual up there?
Well, I mean, like sports bra, shorty shorts. Like she's ripped
I think
just by standing next to someone. It is
I think
sexual.
it is like
As their bodies are twisting in the air like this.
oh yes, Ada's eyes are 100% locked.
And
Using
Geronimo
the magnifying glass.
gives a hand,
Hey.
sticks it
Okay.
against your side, and is going to make a defensive maneuver to try to push you away. Her arm turns into a rocket?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you're doing this thing. Could you not? Because we could stop fighting right now and not kill your friends. Or
That's not what you just said.
I didn't kill you for a reason.
Man, that sucked. You can roll defense.
Two fives. 10.
You were successful. Her rocket goes, pachoo!
Can you just move a little bit?
Yeah, because you're up
No.
close.
Nah.
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 Give me back
Roderick.
Roderick!
Did you forget his
Forgot his name.
I'm not keeping Roderick from you. You just shot my friend.
Where is he?
I will tell you if you stop fighting.
Will you that stop your friends.
Well, you shot her.
She kind of deserved it.
I don't think she did.
She killed Roderick.
She didn't kill Roderick. Roderick turned to ice, and that guy lit on fire and exploded to a snake dragon fire thing. Where did you get those things?
It's your turn, BB.
Okay, I used my turn to shame her.
I mean, roll.
That's a
Roll
t-shirt.
for shame.
I used my turn to shame her.
Before I.
Oh,
Okay,
I made
so
myself sad.
we're very close to falling on the ground and going.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
It's happening.
We can
I'll
stop
survive.
this if you stop shooting people. It's not cool.
The only way to get to what you want is by taking care of anyone in your way.
I don't. Listen, I'm trying this new pacifist thing out. I'm trying to be good. That's why I teleported you. I've been getting hit a lot, and I don't like it, and I see why people don't like to be pacifists, because getting hit sucks. So, let me ask you one more time. Can we stop fighting and talk?
Roll. What are you going to use to enhance this roll?
I am hoping that her brain works.
Yeah, that's not going to work. What are you going to use to help ease her thoughts?
We're
Vigorous.
falling to our death.
You could do charismatic.
No, I would.
Are you intimidating? I will give you a bonus to like any kind of like aggressive intimidate because you are falling to your death. At the end of this turn, you guys will hit.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping I could talk some sense into her, but I guess I have to roll.
Are you also wait? Are you gonna roll to try to teleport? I just realized. Are you gonna try to teleport away? Or are you gonna hit the ground?
Definitely don't want to hit the ground,
Okay.
but I wanted to see if she would, if I could make any leeway with her emotionally.
Not you. I will. Shoot, this is bad. All right.
Is that a no?
No. What decision are you gonna make, Bucky? BB?
Bucky.
Are you sure your name's not Bucky?
It's my name?
No, your character's name.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe that's why him and Bucky
Bucky
are
Bates.
rivals.
So
Yeah.
we're
Same
falling,
name.
and we've already established this in season 1. So check out the VODs if Claudia has a problem with what I'm going to say.
I don't remember season 1.
BB just holds up Excalibur and puts on the barrier, and it makes it into an umbrella,
Okay.
and he floats down.
Okay. You are lessening her damage as well. Unless you kick her to the ground.
I'm not holding on to her. I touched her, and then we're falling.
That's fair. She's gonna try
You don't
to.
hold on. You can teleport people, but like, especially if they shoot your friend, but you don't just hold on to him like a creeper.
I envisioned more of a punch fest in the air.
No, we're just talking. Don't shoot my friends. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna
imagine
roll
that's
to
how BB
not
would
die. Thankfully, my character is super dexterous and good at performance because she's a stunt actress.
Careful with cross.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She lands like a champ in a perfect pose. Her ground turns into a flamethrower and fire spreads around her.
BB lands on
And she
top of her.
lands. Ada, and let's go. What are the magic girls gonna do today? Bam, 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 bam.
Well, I have newfound smarts with my transformation.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So, Ada sees like this blossoming of fire, and she's like, what can I do to accelerate this? Is there anything nearby that she can see that would be a good accelerant?
I mean, you do have a way to get anything you need.
That's true. So Ada's going to try and reach into her dimensional pocket and hopefully just pull out any sort of accelerant. Ideally, some like nitroglycerin or something that she could use to like get not only from the woman who is like who just landed, but also up to purple and yellow.
Cool.
Is it
You
that's
want to
the
make a
one?
big boom.
I'm gonna make a big boom.
All right, roll.
Can I just make a request? Don't hit BB this time.
No, I know if she wants to make a big boom, it might
Right
happen.
there.
Yeah, you're right there
Is BB,
again.
oh, BB's floating down.
But
Roll.
like Peach, so like slowly.
But like right nearby. They're like
You're
10
in
feet.
nearby.
I'm in range.
Okay, hang on. So Ada would be smart about this because there's no way she wants to hurt BB again. She would feel really bad about that.
Gosh, sure, I shouldn't have said anything.
But She does want to. She does want to scare the ever-loving life out of this woman and make her run
Geronimo.
away.
Yep.
Geronimo.
So,
instead, I think that she's going to use her illusionist talents to try and make the flames curve inward and ideally be like monsters that are coming at Geronimo to eat her.
roll it.
Okay.
Roll it. Make it look like those yeah. Yeah, roll it.
Ten.
Yeah. So may I dialogue
Please,
this? Okay.
please.
These flames that she meant to send out is like a cool ripple. She stands straight, overconfident, strong, and you guys don't see what's happening, but Ada has implanted this thought of this fire that is coming from her hand will not stop. Her biggest fear has been realized that she can't separate herself from the weapon that she created herself to be. This flame that she is pouring out of her arm, she could actually feel herself exhausted, the inside of her burning, heating up as these flames ripple and spin around her. She screams as if she's on fire as she drops to her knees. And yeah, you guys do not know what's happening.
You see this in your magnifying glass? Is this like
Oh, her
Yes.
magnifying glass
Right,
is
is
like
what's
her
imposing
channeler.
the
It's like
channel,
where
yeah.
she like puts everything through.
So-
It's like do you have like a scope on it?
Hands.
it's clipped on the side and like
It has little crosshairs and
Yes.
little like inside like.
Oh,
So if you look through it, you can see the illusion.
Yes.
Okay.
That's very
cool.
extremely cool.
That's so cool.
Extremely cool.
And
little
at first she's like,
sister.
"This is super cool," and then she's like, "Oh god." She's
How old is Ada?
She's 12.
Okay.
Going on 45
Yeah.
in her brain, according to where she should be.
Engaged to a werewolf. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So I see no flames, just writhing.
Yep. Did I? Oh my goodness. I mixed up orders. It's fine. Continue.
Okay.
You were supposed to go before them. I'm so sorry. So were the goons. So.
I am going to. Wow, I don't have witchcraft anymore. That was a lot of my offensive ability that I gave up.
Do you want to try to use it?
Yeah,
Oh. All right.
oh god.
I do actually. I want to try to wither the goons.
Hey, I am not more evil than Keta.
I don't know about that. I think that might be true.
What?
Are you trying to hit Geronimo, correct? Or are you trying to hit the two goons?
The goons.
Okay,
I was
cool.
withering the goons, and I
Great.
got boxcars.
Damn.
Great.
Oh,
Oh
Wither
boy.
the hell out of
Oh
those
boy.
Ada's
Guess
like,
what? So did the goons. Which, not their strong. Wait.
They're impaired, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
have a
they're
minus
impaired
one.
and they have a weakness to your guys because you fought them before and won. So let's just pretend. I have to roll 4. So unless I get 2 6s, I get to keep it. Nope. Yeah, you hit.
I hit him.
So withering, I just realized I was like, wait a second. No, they should not be rolling 2 defense because they have. Anyways, what does withering do again?
It makes them weak. Look.
Yeah. So withering saps their strength, right? So as you throw this magic, the magic that you promised, that you sealed away, this wither starts, these words that you're chanting, usually you're taken by this witchcraft and it's sudden and it's real, but this time, you can't actually stop this. Usually you can direct it to one person and then it's sealed and you're good and it has taken its fill. But now when you're chanting, you're realizing you didn't technically give up the witchcraft, you gave up the control of it. So these words keep twisting. This darkness is starting to slip from your mouth. These letters, these words are moving across your face. They're moving to your hand. You are going to suffer some penalties next turn.
Cool. That's fine.
They are strength is sapped. They fall to the ground.
Yeah, I know. I also have my ability that I thought got taken away by a scary mannequin thing, but I don't have any control over it.
They're like,
This is
"Keep
fine."
the square. As they the impaired square becomes a very wonky double triangle as they're trying to keep it together.
I feel a little bad for them.
Yeah.
Do you? Because they're. Can I?
They're like
Really
full of knives,
How
and they're
bad
just
do you
like.
feel?
Kenna sees that they're fairly well taken care of. They're also far away, and she only has so many paring knives.
Am I
at
just
some
still
point.
chanting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
little
probably
confused.
doing a little bit like.
because Anne's probably not supposed to be able to do that, but also Anne totally got this, right? No? Okay. Kenna just runs forward to Geronimo, butcher knife out, and is
The one who's screaming right away. Yeah.
and just whispers, "Sabotage." Go in.
She is going to have she's gonna have a couple penalty because she is
Oh wait, sorry.
swept up
Actually,
in
she's
this.
probably not going to sabotage. She's going to go in with the regular knife and just say, "It's knife to meet you."
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct. Okay.
Yeah, that one would be better.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay.
The other ones have a nice day.
Have a nice day. that one's
I'm
sabotage.
taking some penalties. Oh no. I rolled okay.
10.
I also got 10.
Oh, 12.
Gosh darn.
Oh yeah, 4 fours, 3 fours, 12.
Your knife slide. Where are you aiming for? I'm sorry. Where are you aiming?
She can turn her arms into guns,
Yeah.
so like probably for shoulder, like right here, like stop using your gun arms.
like Psycho or like
Oh no,
ripped tendon.
Yeah, she goes in for the tendon. Like
Okay.
she knows how joints are connected. She wants to impair that arm. Like she wants to make that arm
It's the cut right here.
Yeah.
unable to be aimed as a gun.
The non-murder
Tendon
meat.
and artery.
Great. The non.
The non-murder meat. That's what's called.
It does its job. You're using the correct knife because you would know. It's like you feel it, and you've cut through living beings, but it's so different than butchering. It's visceral. Blood.
There's more blood when they're
The
alive.
blood hits the apron. It hits your side as it goes down. She screams directly, her eyes dazed at you now as you are a part of this illusion. You walked through these flames to just literally rip her. And as you do, another knife comes from behind her and stabs directly on the other side of that shoulder. It's a knife you know. What?
Kenna has 2 more actions.
Look
I can't technically do the same action to the same person. Kenna wants to grab her other knife and stab whatever hand is holding the one she recognizes.
Sure. Would you like me
She's
to roll
just
the
like,
damage on the other
Fucking
person?
drop the blade. Mine.
A bowl of soup falls out.
Do you want me to roll that
no.
attack?
Yeah, I'm just doing
Into the
the
portal.
quick damage. Did you roll damage for that one? I don't think you actually rolled
No,
damage.
the damage would have been, you said that you rolled 10, I got 12, so the damage would be 6 total. 'cause
Cool,
the modifier is
thanks.
3. I got 10 on stabbing the mystery hand.
Great. I gotta. Okay, this is for. When you. I will give you that as you stab, it teleports out of your way. Like it knew what you were gonna do a second before. It's lived this scene before. It moves and then pulls. Can you roll like New Scotia knowledge or like family knowledge or like something about that knife so you can see any kind of hint?
Can I aid her
I mean,
now,
is that my
Scotia?
time or like with the,
You could use, what would you use to find information about this hand? I'm giving you this freebie.
how would she figure out what this knife is? I mean, I think she would.
You've been
I feel like
looking
it's mostly memory, because she knows about this. Like, may or may not be her responsibility. I guess in this, like, would my secret apply to this?
Yeah.
Okay. Weirdly enough, can I add my weakness?
Yeah, you can.
And maybe the knowledge of butchery, because that's how, like, half of that.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll add 2.
You've been working on this mystery for a while, this arc.
6.
Man, it's like it's on the tip of your mind. You've seen this before. You know that knife.
I know
Why
it.
can I
Know it.
not recognize this
Don't know where-
hand?
Don't know whose hand this is, and I'm planning on removing it from its body.
It's usually good.
Oh
When
boy.
in doubt,
The
just
goons have finished their summon. On the ground, weakened. They keep their triangle hands together and say like, color guard, color beam, and a very tired, like purple and like yellow coiled thing slowly kind of just caterpillars its
Like a
way.
flaccid rainbow.
It's like a slinky. It has to keep bouncing. It hits the ground and bounce and bounce and bounce, and it kind of like slithers on the ground.
Get washed into a storm drain.
I'm so
Oh.
sad
Poor
because
Color.
I think Ada just looks at it and she's like, why did they even bother?
because this is hitting all these targets that are together. This is aiming for the magic girls.
Uh-oh. I think Ada still says, why did you bother? She sees it coming toward them. She's like,
As they use
It's gradually getting
the
here.
last of their health and the last of their endurance, they're pouring their love for Roderick.
Their love for what's his name?
What's his name so much?
what's his
Our loyalty is so strong.
Roll your defenses.
They do have minus to
Oh
their
yeah,
DX
I
and
know.
strength,
They've
right?
they've lost 3 whole dice.
2 armor. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed.
All of them.
There's no way. There's no way you're gonna lose this. Come on,
6.
guys.
10.
Yeah, no, you just were like, it actually like gets to your feet and stops.
Oh,
Except, you know, the chanting.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't
Oh, you can't
Oh,
actually.
I think Ada does that though. Ada's like,
Is it like the sound of like a deflating balloon's like?
Well, no,
It
the motor is like, you know those wind-up toys? It's like.
Is it the weird like the weird squeaking like the motor's like?
Yeah, not scary. It does not do any damage. They are down. They're not dead, but they're not moving because you
they're
guys
not
didn't.
not dead.
Well, if you guys like were able to hit the final blow, you could decide whether you were killing them or not. But like, you don't get to because they exhausted themselves to depletion.
That's all Kenna needs.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's top of the initiative order. Does anyone want to re-roll?
I'll keep with my 6.
Yeah, I'm good.
Currently,
So-
what's happening is stab time happened to Geronimo, bleeding. Her clothing didn't like armor her at all, and so it's just blood. Her arm mangled at the sky. She is not. She has screamed so much. Her voice is hoarse. It's cracked. She can see nothing but this fire and this girl who stepped through the fire.
Who now doesn't
honestly-
care about her and is very focused on this knife that's moving behind her.
Oh no! Pull back. Damn. Only once. Haley.
Haley will go over to Ada. It's like, what did you do? Why is she screaming? You just pointed the thing, and can I see the illusion if I peek over?
I think Ada's gonna like turn toward you with
We
her.
should probably go out of initiative. Like this is. I think this fight is over.
Yeah.
Continue your conversation. I just want to let you know.
I think Ada will turn. She's still transformed, so her glasses are just like dark. And as she turns, like the light will like go across them, and she'll be like, "Sure, take a look."
Oh my god!
The look is like, oh, how are you doing? That makes sense. That screaming. What? How did
Of
you
course,
get
it makes
these
sense.
powers?
It's logical.
Haley's not going to question the magnifying glass. The person screaming in it. Do you think she'll like listen to us now? Oh, hey, BB.
Hey, I'm coming. I'm just coming down. I'm just floating
Do you
down.
like the moon lander where you turn the berry off,
Yeah,
drop a little,
just
turn
drop-
it back on,
yeah.
and then turn it off, turn it back
Just
on?
trying
like-
to, yeah, I'll press the barrier and I'll
You
land right.
the pressing isn't actually happening.
It's BB still does the pressing.
Yeah.
He still does it.
Sure.
And he'll drop down right next to Geronimo. Hey.
Kenna just like ignores Geronimo. She like switches around behind, leaves her bleeding, and
Yeah.
is like, like the closest you can get to being a mime. She looks like she's just kind of trying to smack at reality and find where it was ripped.
God,
Guys,
rip-
I think-
you
I
can
think-
find it. You can't rip it open again.
I think Kenna got
She's
bullet
gonna
poisoning
try.
and is hallucinating.
Oh, no.
It's deadly.
That
That's not
doesn't.
how that works. It would be blood poisoning, and it
And?
would take significantly longer to create hallucinations like
But
that.
the bullet came from her.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
And that will, like, Ada will
The
drop out of it.
darkness has seeped past your face. It is reaching to your hands. You see these words are actually becoming, they are laying over in runes. They are reaching to your hands, and as they touch your fingers, you can feel your fingers grip. You didn't move them. It's like something else is starting to puppet you. It's like something else
And?
is starting to take over.
And
BB runs over to Anne.
Something that you weren't supposed to have.
Can
You've
I
let in. You broke a promise.
Anne.
can I try it? I think Ada would try and transform again. Try and pop back into transformation and see if there's anything she can do to stop.
Smarts.
Okay.
Or, wait, what are you using actually?
So she's gonna just try and transform again, and then
You're
use her
still-
smarts to be able to.
You're
Oh,
still.
I tried to drop out of it.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, then you transform back. It's
So then she'll transform back. She's like, Shing! And then she's gonna try and like use her smarts to see if there's anything that she can do with her magic to stop or evade this. So I guess she's using her magic.
yeah. I was like, are you using your magic?
It's not really smarts. It's more her arcane magic. Uh-oh. I got
That's
a
great.
6.
Man, magic sucks.
Yeah.
This is not your cup of tea.
Ada's so worried about Anne.
You were never allowed to touch the witchcraft. It never came to you. Well, it was something that, as the older sibling, she was taken to the attic. She was trained. She was cultivated this inside her very carefully. It was something that she was supposed to keep track of.
Anne?
What do you do, Anne? What are you thinking? What is even the thoughts that are going through your head?
She's realizing that she doesn't have control, which is very scary to her. She basically just saw Bucky, like, we all just had to fight somebody who we knew and who Anne put into the nap zone. And I think when she thinks of Bucky and his loss of control, she thinks of the nap zone and tries to go there.
You hear words.
Ooh, okay.
Anne?
Close your eyes. Take a nap. We'll take care of you.
Panic.
Roll for-
Panic.
Are you trying to open the nap zone?
Yeah.
Okay. What does everyone else do? I mean, you're looking for a hand.
How do I roll? What do I roll for nap zone? It's always
Good
just
question. Usually it just appears to
been.
you.
I've got a telekinesis. I have.
Is your hand on herself?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I think Ada's really worried about her.
Yeah. She's basically non-responsive and turning into a rune.
Roll that telekinesis and add one for that contact.
Okay. Six.
It's so far away. The door that usually comes to you where you look around and you see there's a slight opening of that nap, that breeze of rush of smell that is so familiar, so smells like a lullaby. It's not there. It's just out of reach.
Valencia and Charlotte already left. They're
Gone.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for. To find. She probably just like she's still transformed and falls to her knees and just like tries to like, cause she the spell she cast was wither,
Yeah.
and so now it's like, please don't have this cast on like just the people who are around. So she's kind of like desperately like, and I would imagine she'd sort of like shove Ada away like gently, but like you're in danger. I'm in danger.
Haley's gonna make this executive decision. We have to go see Sky. Kenna, what are you doing? Come back.
Kenna, I think at this point has like.
Kenna, we have to
she
go.
Find one of like the Kraken reality.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
literally trying to rip
It's like
the reality open.
the
with her
reality,
hands.
because it's living, right? It's breathing. It's trying to seal. It's like a scab, and you're
Yeah.
picking at that scab.
She's trying to tear it open, and just is like,
Do you
what are you doing?
look? Do you look in?
Yeah.
I
Do you
still
look
haven't
into
time
the
to look
abyss?
in
She
yet.
is literally
Roll.
trying to tear reality
Oh,
open.
shoot.
Time
Oh
or
my
time.
God.
Oh, don't.
What time is this?
Yeah, she's literally trying to tear
Are you
reality
about
apart.
to lose your mind?
I
Your
don't
brain's
know.
gonna explode.
Boxcars.
Holy fuck.
It is a scene that you've never seen before. Oh, that was a bad word choice. Everything is white and chrome. The sky is reflective. It's so bright. It's almost that it shines pink. Skyscrapers reach up, touching, turning into that reflectiveness. The world is slightly twisted as you look down. You're looking up from above, so you can see not everything, and below it's just darkness. You can see flying cars rushing by as the portal then closes.
Yeah, Haley pulls her back.
What? The knife is in there.
Knife? What knife? Your knife?
No, a different one. But they're related. They're like a pair.
Is it the soup thing and the weird
Yes.
funky stuff?
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
I lost. Never mind. What are we doing?
Anne needs help. She's losing
Turns around.
She looks like she's having problems with the magic she left behind. We need to go to Sky. We need to go. We can't
October,
stay
as
here.
in,
No,
or
no,
regular-
no, 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 like Prison
Regular
Darkness.
Can you?
Prison
Can I try
Darkness
and pull
Commissioner
something
Sky.
out of my dimensional pocket that would help her?
Sure. I'm gonna give Anne. What are you thinking about? What are you trying to do to combat this? Yes, you pushed people away, but what are you using to keep yourself together?
Iron-willed.
Roll it.
She's.
Can she roll friendship for us, the stone, baby?
Can Ada touching her have given her more iron will?
I don't know.
Vigorous.
Roll. BB, what are you doing right now, landing with your little umbrella?
Oh, I was already over by Anne,
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I'm
he
sorry.
caught me as
Oh.
as I got pushed away.
but I was gonna let this thing happen before.
I got an 8 for Iron-willed.
The voice says, "Take a nap. You don't need it. Stay here. We'll watch you." And what do you respond?
No.
You feel it slowly pull back. You see these runes that were taking over slowly rescind. They pull along your spine. They pull back into that place where you're supposed to keep it locked. We'll be here when you need to be strong.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Can Ada have still pulled out whatever it was? Because I got boxcars and I really.
You pull out a picture book of you guys that was written by someone who loved you very much. It has a note on it that says, "Remember to be yourselves," whatever that might be. When things get tough, hold on.
I am like head in hands. How is this helpful?
Ada closes it up.
Did you just toss it back in?
She's about to, yeah, unless someone's gonna stop her. It's not scientific. She puts it right back into
BB goes over to Anne and just kneels right next to her, and just puts his hand out.
I don't know.
Do you want to ride?
Yeah.
You okay?
Shoulders. Let's just figure out what's going on.
What happened?
Are you okay?
Remember how I gave
Yeah.
up my witchcraft? It didn't go away. I thought if I was just I thought I was just fighting, and then I started speaking the words that I always speak, and then I thought, oh well, those aren't gonna work. But then they did, and then they kept working, and then they kept and I couldn't stop. And something, it's not that my powers are gone, but something is in there and can control them when I summon them. So that's not terrifying on top of all of this.
You specifically gave away your witchcraft into that thing. It's weird that you'd still have it.
Yeah, I that's why I thought, oh, well, nothing will happen because I gave it away, but it didn't go anywhere. It's still in there. It's just not mine anymore.
Okay, so obviously don't use witchcraft again.
Yeah.
I mean, logic 101.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
for
welcome.
that.
I'm here if you need any other logic.
Can I connect, since we spent some time in the weird train station, what exactly is October Sky collecting? It's not just abilities or special powers. Is it the will to control something?
So you could do some kind of roll to think about it,
Yeah.
but like, what are you using? Like, is it just like smart?
Perception. I want to do the heightened senses. Can I
But it's
backtrack
like,
or no?
but you can't like percept something that's
Okay.
happened like 3 days ago,
Maybe,
right?
like intuitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you have an intuitive or
Can
if
I,
you're
wait,
like,
can I still roll 2 dice and think about it?
yes, of course, of course. Oh, that one doesn't work.
It's a 6.
It's 5.
Damn, it's a 5.
You're thinking about it. It's weird. It's really weird because there's a bunch of things there, and they're all saying what they've lost, but you have someone who still has what was lost.
That makes no sense.
I mean, she's
Well, and
probably not
Bucky, like-
actually collecting the abilities because they're useless to her without the people. You just gave her a portal into your soul.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Excellent.
To the point,
Yeah.
always. Yes, no, you're right. You might be onto something.
Putting the knives
Exquisite.
in, you say
No.
to the point.
Yeah.
Who? Oh, is this
The painting is finished, and it's just Geronimo like screaming on the
Is it
ground,
like
and then like
is it like the ghostly like terror
yes,
scream?
yes, and then there's this Kenna with like a knife next to it. It's not a good depiction, by the way.
God, you got my worst side.
You did, they did.
BB,
Your foot's in the picture.
Oh, that foot, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it's
you
funny.
liked it.
BB pulls out from one of his pockets like a little, like a protein bar. Just hands it over to up on the shoulder to see if
Can you roll a? Can you roll?
roll protein.
No.
Protein.
What is your Kyle dice?
3. I just want to make the reminder that I got a lot of things this,
No,
this
it's
season
cool.
that I can't use.
Yeah, I know.
Like pilot, so I can drive cars.
that was gonna be one of the events that you guys we do when
I
we're
also, you know,
when you reach
I'm a
in,
magic girl.
there is more than just a protein bar. You
Pull out a Kyle? No.
You keep pulling and you see like coconut water, Red Bull, energy drink, yakisoba sandwich,
What are you, BB? What are you?
canned
doing?
of fruit,
Are you a magical girl?
Kyle's close.
new underwear because you always need it.
Oh my god, thank you. What are they? Could you describe the new underwear?
No,
Baseball.
Tardigrades.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
they're
tardigrades.
definitely. We've made it canon. There's tardigrade underwear.
Oh yes.
Because BB gets them produced. That's like what his famous gets.
Yeah.
yeah, tardigrade. All the masks.
And I have literally everything. Do you want any of this? I'm just holding.
Yeah.
Up like.
Can Anne
Little
try to
buffet.
like peek over his shoulder into his pocket?
It's a pocket.
It's just a pocket.
It's a pocket to you.
I'm gonna like reach over and try to like reach into the like.
It's a warm pocket.
A little. The heart starts going faster now.
She just sort of like startles and is like, I don't. How'd you? That's a okay. Opens up a like a Rice Krispie bar and just like.
There's a note. The last thing you pull out has a
Rice Krispie bar?
note. No.
Rice Krispie bar.
And the tape to the last thing you
Kyle's
pull
secret note
out
bars.
that just says like looking for you. You're hard to find. Oh, sorry. Hey,
Hey,
it's Kyle.
Kyle.
I'm looking for you.
Can I write on the
Keep
note and
being
put it back
loud.
in the pocket?
Keep being loud.
I'll find you. That's what friends are for.
BB folds up the note, puts it under his hat.
So
At this point, Ken's like, we're here.
there's a bunch of beetles still, like just to be put in perspective, there's still a swarm of beetles
I want to see this
around.
man's painting. The guy who painted, he's got
It's
beetles
a
and
m-
fires and wolf hair and a chest of meat and 2 magic girls, a bloody screaming woman, a bird princess, and a bloody murder.
Everything's fine.
Before they leave, Kenna definitely goes over to Geronimo and is just like, stop shooting people. And then continues walking.
Her scream is so gone at this point.
It's her sage advice.
Um,
Don't shoot people.
Her hand turns into a pistol and fires into the air, but doesn't hit anything. She can't see anything but fire. In her own vision, her eyes are burnt out,
Oh.
and she is nothing but ash. But she'll keep fighting.
Push her
I
down.
feel like maybe we're doing some damage long term to her.
So you're going to the door, which of course you make it to town hall, and like weirdly, town hall's still that marble building. There's like a clock that keeps turning, which in your time it has it because of a lightning strike. I don't know. So in the side, there's just this beautiful ornate door made of very deep wetwood mahogany.
Mahogany.
And there is a small little cage just in the center that has an imprint. And there's like two little arms, and then that like oval shape.
Is this the door to town hall?
No.
Okay.
This is the door that's built into the weird town hall that isn't usually there, but it's there now.
Is the big bad beetle door?
Big bag beetle door.
Okay.
It's a new town hall that just showed up.
Fall in the jar.
Well,
shake it.
sorry, the town hall is usually there, but like the wall that is like has like a depiction of the town's founding is now this beautiful door. It wasn't a good picture. It wasn't a good picture.
The town founding wasn't that interesting.
No, it was just this guy being like, mine!
That's how it works.
That's usually how they
That's
are.
usually how that works. And so Haley just like reaches into the jar, gets a hold of the beetle.
Are we ready to deal with October? She is
I don't think we have a choice
probably
at this point.
gathering an army or of power.
This is
I
the
think
first.
she might also be from the future. Guys, the future is really white and chrome.
That's not a good
Not
thing.
I
hopeful.
assume it's the future.
Sounds horrible.
Maybe it's just a
GM,
better version of this reality.
Can I use any
so
of
polite.
my items? Any of the items that I pulled out, could that help anyone who might have taken some damage?
Probably.
Because coconut water is really good for you.
It is. Roll.
Coconut water helps bullets, actually. I read that somewhere.
Roll 2d. Trying to
They
think of
thought
your bonus.
hot grease used to help bullets.
Vigorous 2, and an extra 2 for coconut well. That's how much you roll for healing, health,
Okay.
or endurance. Say, if everyone drink the coconut oil, add 2 to your healing rolls. 'Cause you only get to do it once.
So 2 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, because I am injured.
Ooh.
I got 15.
Good, you heal.
3 5s.
Yeah,
That's
15.
great.
You heal 15?
I'm pretty sure you just heal the total because that seems
Wow.
ridiculous.
39, you're
otherwise.
Oh,
one
the total?
short.
Yeah,
So I
Oh.
heal 17.
it's the only time you do the total.
Exactly how much damage I took.
Well, that worked out. Good coconut water pull.
Thank you.
Good
The
job, Kyle.
beetle is squirming. I feel
Oh
it.
yeah. It-
Organic.
It doesn't want
That
to.
doesn't help.
It doesn't want to go into the spots. No, 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 no,
Buddy.
no, no. The beetle
I'm
is
just holding it too,
Yeah.
just like doing the.
Kenna
No, no.
slows it down.
No.
And then starts manipulating its arms and shoving it into the slot.
Is it saying no?
Well, she can hear it say no.
Oh, okay. That's
It's just saying no.
Do you need me to
No.
roll
No,
anything?
no,
This is
it's,
sad.
it goes in.
No.
Oh yeah, actually, do roll some dex and sensitivity. I don't want you to break its leg.
I think this net's at normal because I'm dexterous, but I have an impaired sense of touch.
That's fair. Yeah, good use of weakness.
I got 4.
You hear a small crack in
Oh
one of his legs.
Oh no! It's okay now. It's there. Okay, well it's there now.
It presses in, and the beetle turns into pure gold. As
Well, at
the
least you didn't hurt
door
a living.
clocks and opens.
Is the beetle split in half, or is it just
No,
kinda
it
stuck in the
doesn't.
door
It
now?
doesn't. It stays on one side. Because
Can
that
I-
would be too mean.
Can I budge it? Does it move? It's just stuck there now.
It's stuck there until the door is closed. And as you open, of course, it leads to a staircase down.
It's not the actual
down
town
into
hall.
darkness.
Do you recognize this staircase?
You recognize the staircase.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
And there's just a small banner just hanging above in the light that is beautiful silk that has been hand inked. Be polite. Be nice. Come to dinner. Oh, sorry. Be nice. Wait, no. Be polite.
Keeps changing.
Do not lie. Come to dinner.
Do not lie.
This is gonna be bad.
Well, just don't talk then.
It's fine.
I thought you were gonna lie. I thought that's what you were implying. I thought you were implying that you were about to lie. Are you not implying that you're about to lie?
No.
Are you implying that you are about to lie?
Let's go down the
Baby.
stairs.
What are you implying?
That we're gonna die.
No one give up anything when we're down there.
Deal? No one?
What?
And sleeping on your shoulder. She's asleep.
No giving October anything.
Hat is the pillow.
As you go down the stairs, it is
As we go down,
familiar.
Kenna just like swipes the sign.
Yeah, sure.
Like cuts it in half.
The
Social
walls
polite.
are nicer. They're not the same industrial cement kind of rough sides that you saw before. You don't feel that feeling of dread. It actually, the sides that were lanterns before are now candles. Candelabras.
Campbell soup.
Candelabras are holding out and showing the way. You take about 10-minute walk down the stairs. Just when you think it's never going to end, you come across a door that's already open, double doors. It's this lush, carpeted area, and there's another sign that just says, "It is polite to be dressed nicely for dinner." And there is an entire assortment of very nice outfits for you.
I think people who leave post-it notes are all passive aggressive and they are awful.
What's up, Ada?
How's Anne?
She's sleeping.
There's rich,
She'll be
fine
okay.
fabrics from all over the world, dresses and suits and ties, and a mirror where you can do your hair, whatever you need. It is nice. Sorry, it is polite to be dressed nicely for dinner.
Ada pulls down a dress that looks like something like her, but it's not like actually reaching up to the hanger. It's more like just sort of like tugging at either side and hoping that it comes down. Because in her own closet, obviously, she has a little ladder.
BB just kind of grabs the top of the hanger. I'm assuming it's hanging and just kind of lowers it a little bit. Not so she can see it. They're like over her head, just so she thinks she did it herself.
It's just very nice clothing. It exactly fits you exactly how it wants. It's the most stunning dress you've ever worn.
When Ada puts it on, her hair is still messy.
For sure, because that's how Ada is.
I probably wake up and like disoriented and like sort of she was having a nightmare. I imagine that she couldn't control herself and sort of hops down and sees Ada. You look nice.
It's polite.
You look polite.
Thank you.
The dresses are from and outfits are from all eras, not too far into the future from what you guys see, but it's very like whatever you're comfortable in. It's there. It's just formal. So you know,
having bled all over her shirt will probably. She will change, but she very intentionally
Keeps the apron.
puts the apron back on.
for sure. What does your outfit look like? 'Cause let's be real. I love dress-up games.
I think it's mostly practical and mostly black. So it's like black. It's like a black long sleeve shirt.
But a
And
nice long sleeve shirt.
it's a button up, like it's a black button up, and then it probably because she didn't realize it has a bow tie.
Yes.
And it should have a vest, but she like sees the vest and like leaves it and puts the apron on instead.
And does it have pearlescent buttons that snap perfectly, or do you roll up those sleeves?
Oh, she rolls up the sleeves.
Excellent.
All the better for
Yes.
butchering with.
Yes. It's so comfortable. It's silk. You never work with silk in the kitchen because it's gonna get
A
ruined.
nightmare to clean.
Yeah, it's perfect. Who's next?
I imagine like fancier, maybe athletic wear.
Yeah.
Like the fancy like actual is like based from like yoga and like tights are like. That's probably something what Haley finds.
I know there's lots of opinions on the movie Kingsman, but there is this chick who has knife feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I imagine, where it's very streamlined, you can move in it, but it also would not look out of place any place you go.
And I have my backpack.
Perfect.
BB kind of is like looking around, takes off his jacket and takes off the hat, and finds the perfect tuxedo.
Yes. Ooh.
It is a very good tuxedo.
Yes.
Puts it on.
Yeah.
Goes in the nudity corner.
Yes.
Puts it on. takes off his capris that he was wearing
Yes.
because they didn't fit him. This fits.
I gave you pants that fit. I swear.
I didn't
but
put 'em
continue.
on because my legs look good. So he puts on the tux and just tries to like stand there, feeling nice and confident. Puts on the tardigrade jacket and the hat, except the hat is now turned backwards.
Oh.
The suit that you had picked out actually had blue and orange accents on it.
Could it be like that? Was not iridescent, but like where like in certain lights you turn.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's pinstripes, but there's the delicate blue, but only when you turn into the light.
okay. Then he doesn't wear the jacket, the tardigrade jacket. He just puts it around. I don't know where he put it.
Are the
Sits-
cuffs tardigrades though?
Yes.
Yes. Cufflink tardigrades. He
There
does
is-
have the hat though.
There is. You're also doing the whole stylish shoes with the suit thing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it totally works,
Yeah.
and they're pump ups, and they've got orange on them.
They're actually
Damn.
your sponsor.
Yeah.
Scratched out. We don't know.
Coconut water.
Anne.
Anne finds a very elegant gown. Like she usually has like magical girl outfit and it has kind of this short, like this senshi costume. She finds this gown that fits her the same way, but it's full length and it has like the skirt looks like the stars. It has all these little constellations and they light up.
Yeah.
They're like, and she looks really pretty
Yes.
and very uncomfortable.
Yes.
She's like fidgeting with everything and like sort of like trying to pat her hair and yeah, she's preening a little bit.
BB is trying not to look, but his heart is definitely is audible. I would say.
This
Someone can
He
hear.
smells sweaty.
No.
I think we just gotta look at
you
each
don't-
other, just like.
Oh, you can smell it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Like,
Tico.
Smelling and hearing me.
Tico gets a little whatever would make him comfortable, fancy. Maybe he gets little like shoey things.
oh, he starts like cleaning himself and just like
Your little bow tie.
a tiny bird bow tie.
tiny bird bow tie. Oh my god, it's like Pepe. Is it? No, it's what was the name of the bird that's in World of Warcraft? It's that, right? It's
Oh yeah. I know.
the one that sits on your head the entire for an entire
When BB feels obviously uncomfortable, kind of looks over at him and she's like, "Hey, BB, I'm really sorry for earlier when I said you had a crush on Love Mandy. I was totally wrong about that, and that was definitely not my place. You obviously have way different feelings in a way different
His
place.
heart's beating really fast now.
Super,
Faster.
super sweaty.
You got
Yeah.
shot. Are you okay? we haven't talked.
Yeah. No, that coconut water was real handy. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I feel like getting shot seems small in comparison at this point.
What?
Yeah, what did you see in there?
Wait, what?
Either another reality or the future, possibly both.
Is that what you meant where it's chrome and white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good thing.
There was another. The knife was back. The other one.
The one that's been stealing all of the food?
Yes.
I'm going to call it Knife's Food Stealer.
That's a really
Knifeception.
good.
It's a
Great at
really
science fiction
long
battle titles.
name. It's just. It's the discreet dagger.
What's your dagger's name?
Mine's the slate blade.
The slight blade and the discreet dagger.
Why are we calling it the discreet dagger? It's clearly the stealing food dagger.
It's not. That's not what. That's not. It's
not what
fine.
it's
You know what?
for.
You all had way bigger things happen.
What does it do? Yours does weird things at time.
Yeah, what did the other one do?
It cuts through reality. Like, just sort of slices holes in between it. Because,
Do they ever close up?
yeah, like, reality is just like skin. And if you slice the skin of something alive, it will eventually knit itself back together again.
But it's not the same.
Well,
When it does, right? Like you still have the scars.
I guess it depends on how
Well-
much you cut it. Like, a surgical precision scar is better than a raggedy one.
I feel like my head's gonna explode.
Yeah, we should probably stop talking about this.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
As you're changing, Ada, your cell phone goes off. When I say your cell phone,
Oh, it's my cell phone.
yeah,
She pulls it out and does
My
all three of the
cell phone.
screens.
She's
like-
playing her favorite cartoon's ringtone all of a sudden. Like,
It totally is. It's Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry's my favorite cartoon.
Of
Me
course,
too.
because there's classical music involved. And as we
Ben
all
and
know,
Jerry.
classical music. Ben murder. Oh, this is indicative of her life.
it's a call from. It just says like, Sauron 3, Sauron 3, Sauron 3.
Well, nobody else is here, so it seems most polite to answer it.
Sure.
Beep.
Change the topic.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, no time.
Good,
Get
thank you.
to your vehicles. The convergence is very soon, and you. Yes.
What
yes.
does convergence mean?
Oh, it's where
In
the
this case.
the two universes are combining to make the one perfect path. We talked about this.
Of course we did.
Yes. Get to the STD. Obviously, you rode in one to get here. So get back to it because you are not from this time period, so you perhaps will not exist after the universes combine.
There's
It's kind of
We're
how
about to
realities
have-
work.
You're on
Head
speakerphone.
Oh, what? Oh, it's been a while since
Hey.
speakerphone. Like you get a glimpse of just like a guy yelling into the holy bibble.
Hey, Soren.
Zarin.
Yes, that is
I
me.
mean, I think we're basically where our STD is.
Oh, well, good then. Because otherwise you might be erased, and as Sauron officers, you need to go continue your journey.
So where are you going next?
Well, I will go further. I will go back, I will fix more timelines, and then eventually we'll have one path.
Don't feel like this is fixed.
There's a lot of things happening right now,
I have
Soren.
Yeah, on that note, we saw that, so earlier, there was a potential, it said that this was not the stable timeline, and then it was going to just completely, it seemed like, get rid of it, and then we did something, and then everything
Suboptimal
stabilized.
universe.
Oh,
Suboptimal.
oh, suboptimal.
Big werewolf.
Precisely.
What
But then
is
it
it?
stabilized, and it said that we should continue on this path. So why is it converging now?
Well, because the other universe has been decided as suboptimal, right? What is your universe code? It should be on the bottom of your device.
69.
6969.
Of course it is. It's only four. There's only 4 universes, and yes, I'm gonna add a letter on the
Nice,
end
nice.
that is NOICE. Yes.
Nice. When she says 6969, can I just open my jacket and get a high five from Kyle and then put it back?
You can try to. So
Anna does not know what that means.
no. So 6969 N-01CE. Exactly. So that universe by decision had been decided upon as suboptimal, which means it would be combined into the other one. And then you would continue going south to the past.
So, the timeline we're from decided was suboptimal?
I guess for a moment, depended on the decisions, but then it was recalculated and decided it was optimal.
So the universe that we came from is optimal.
Currently, as long as you follow the path, it will continue to be that way.
What happens to things that don't get converged?
What do you mean? All universes converge to make one perfect universe.
But you're saying if we don't get back to our vehicle...
Oh, you will just be gone.
But that doesn't seem like a perfect universe for us.
Well, no, but it's Sauron's fight for the greater good. We leave everything we love to make sure our love is preserved in the things that we protect.
If we get out of this alive, I have 1,000 questions for you.
Oh, but you obviously, as Sauron officers, have already received your training.
I don't think he
Does he
understands.
know who we are?
No, he has
Did he
not
forget who
figured
we
that
were?
out. He's clearly dumb.
Adults are the worst.
I can hear all of this. And
Yeah,
this is
I
not
know.
helping my
So,
cause.
private line, quiet coyote.
Quiet Coyote.
The
Quiet
coyotes are-
Soren.
All the hands come in front of the kids so you can see them all in front of the screen.
The coyotes are quite loud, actually, in 1892.
From
But
what
that's
I know
not what that
about
means.
time and realities, this is a little hazy, but I think what happens essentially is this universe merges with the other one, meaning this universe will end. And if you don't exist in the merged universe, then you don't exist at all. But it doesn't really matter because these versions of people are going to cease to exist.
It seems like a
It's
lot
not
of
like
murder
you're
to me.
suddenly going to figure out, like, get a bunch of memories from someone else's life. You might have dreams or, like, weird hallucinations, but that's it. That's all that's going to be left is whatever was in this universe just becomes an echo.
So either way, we need to get to the STD,
Yes.
and ultimately, thank you. But I already knew that. And thank you. We need to,
Why do I not hang up? This is
We're doing
rude.
Quack Coyote. Honor it.
and ultimately, we need to figure out how to save Valencia.
And yeah.
That
Well-
was the optimal path. Yes.
It's already happened. They didn't win the games, so Valencia can't
What do you mean?
give up.
They didn't win the games.
We just put the beetle in the door.
We won the game.
Look around. Is there any hangars that are empty?
Like clothes hangers?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's you're the
I mean,
one
he
to know.
did-
It's like you
yeah,
asked me
yeah,
a
I was like,
question.
I do know.
Fine, I roll perception.
There
Yeah.
are hangers that are missing because we used
Shit,
them.
6.
8.
Yes, there are other clothes that are missing. Other people have gone this way.
Oh crap!
There's probably more than one beetle.
Did someone get better clothes than
Well,
us?
that's not how winning works. Why was she... Okay. October Sky is going back on her own word. Apparently we couldn't tie the last game, but we can tie this game.
Yeah, it's not
It's
polite.
only been the second event. There's one more event.
How
Dinner.
long will it be before the... Oh.
Is this Soren telling us this?
No, this is sorry.
Okay.
This is me revealing
okay.
too much.
How long will it wait before the universes converge?
Whoa.
Do we have time for dinner?
It is unclear, but as soon as events start to spiral, you will notice very quickly. This is your first convergence, so if I see you, well, one of us will not be here in the future, so I wish you well in the past in your journey if you exist. Goodbye!
Okay. Is there a text function that can just like?
I mean,
send
no,
something?
WTF? Question
The
mark, question
worst.
mark.
You are the worst.
Is there like a manual in that device that you just haven't read, Ada?
A manual device on this?
Yeah, like
I can
instructions. Are
assure
there
you,
settings?
if there were instructions or settings associated with this device, I would have found, identified, and thoroughly read them. Right?
Sure.
Right.
Are there any
I'm just saying.
like doors or like so? There's an open.
Oh, there's another there's another door and a way down once you are done getting ready. It's like it appeared as soon as you were done being ready, because
Shall
it
we?
is.
All right, let's go.
Fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Sky.
Ada like pulls at her dress like, okay. It looks like that.
Oh.
Cute. That's BB. Very tall.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I don't need my
Okay,
tiara
so
with my dress.
we enter the building.
Yeah, I
me
gotta
that
figure
for
out which one I want. Oh, this is not mine. There we go. Let's do this one. So, as you guys go down the stairs, it is still well lit. It is lovely. You hear the faint sound of music as you head down the way. And it is lovely music. It is da 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 da, you know, like classical stuff. That's
Playing mannequins.
but it's played on like a
God.
record player, so there's the screeching and the skipping as you get
The
lower. You can
crackling.
definitely hear it more with your beautiful hearing. You actually hear this like two records that are the same record, but because it's 1892, they're not well-made records. So every once in a while, one will skip a little bit ahead and slow a little bit more, making these dissonant chords that just send shivers down your spine.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
I know, Tigo. It's the worst.
And as you walk down, the door opens and you're greeted with a very long table. Lights have been set. There's those silver caps on the plates. Everyone has it. These chairs are very large and ornate and made of thick wood with deep blue cushions. And the walls are just masks. Hundreds and hundreds of masks of different varieties, of different kinds from different cultures. Some with 2 eyes, some with 5, some with ornate paintings, some looking like they've from a Halloween store.
Is
All
there a catcher's mask?
yeah, all on the wall, on the ceiling, everywhere.
Creepy.
So
This room is watching.
this
us.
is
It's
really
gross.
creepy.
This is incredibly creepy.
As you continue, you see that you're not the only ones there.
Who's there?
there is, of course, at the very end of this long table, in peacock blue, black hair twisted up with a perfect bangs and a bun, is October Sky, and she's just like politely waiting, smiling. Oh, she doesn't
Is
move.
anybody else?
I'm waving.
Ada curtsies.
On one side, there is you, and everyone is quite lovely. You recognize there is Kristoff, the zombie boy from the candy store. He's wearing very
Rudolph.
nice clothing.
Rudolph?
Yes, it was.
'Cause I think Kristoff was another character, wasn't he?
I think Kristoff was a character from Frozen.
Yeah, Kristoff's from Frozen.
And
Close enough.
Rudolph
But
is
similar.
the cast of Frozen is the other team that we're fighting against.
And the other two, there is Sky, politely there.
Oh, cool.
She is dressed actually pretty, looks most like she did before, but she's wearing, I think, a little bit more rings. Her hair is braided. And then there are the sisters, Charlotte and Valencia. Very elegant, dark purple, dark blue. So Valencia's looks more like a ice skater's outfit, kind of short, able to move really easily, and like Charlotte is wearing the big ornate collar that stretches up with poofy sleeves, is more into like the showmanship, and everyone is polite.
I don't like this vibe.
Priscilla's
Dinner party's
there,
awkward.
too?
No,
No.
Where do we
remember
sit?
she had to.
Oh, she had to go back, yeah.
Is there assigned seating or?
It's actually the other teams are here, and you are not from a school.
Yeah, we are. Charter grades.
Tartar Great.
Tartar
Great.
grades.
Who's saying this to us?
October, and her smile stretches a little bit.
I mean,
Can
I'm
I
sure
read
you know
her
who we're
surface
talking
thoughts?
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
Would
you
you-
remember us.
I do.
Yeah.
But Blumenthal doesn't exist.
so
But you
Yet
know
we're
it.
here and awesome.
Yet you knew Blumenthal before us even saying so.
And she pulls up these large documents. Would you like to make it a school?
Oh, this is a deal thing. She wants to do a
I thought
deal.
we were just to have dinner.
You
It's-
can't play if you're not a part of the school.
It's not polite to talk about business over dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you want?
but
in
it's
ex-
most polite to allow you to come.
What do you want in exchange?
Just want you to sign these papers. Then Blumenthal exists and you can play.
I'm not here to play.
Well, then why are you here? It's either you be polite and have dinner, or you lose round 3.
I thought you said
Dinner
we weren't in the game.
is round 3.
Well, I can't lose if I'm not playing, so
Then
Kenny
goodbye.
walks up and sits in a chair.
Oh, that wasn't polite. And as
Oh,
soon as
no.
he said it,
No.
the eyes open on the masks and they all look at you.
It's not polite to reject a guest that comes over asking for hospitality.
You didn't get an invitation.
We got
Yes,
the
we
beetle.
did. We heard your invitation in the sky. You never said anything about what schools, what people. Realistically, the whole town could have come.
Can you roll a charisma
Whoa.
check?
I can.
Can I aid her with my smarts by saying, actually, that's accurate?
Sure.
Actually.
Roll roll one more dice and you can add it to her.
6.
Run more dice.
Yeah, keep your dice there just because she might add to your
I have a
set.
4.
8.
Oh, that
I
gives me an
vigorously
8.
support you. Not like with the skill, but with just my own support.
8 with her 4. It would be rude to uninvite us at this point.
I guess so, but this is not. I really wanted Blumenthal to exist so that the next Games of Excellence there could be 3 teams.
We
And-
can talk about business after dinner.
Business is dinner. And like she throws her hands out and 5 chairs just pull out.
Oh.
Ken is already sitting. in
Yeah, I
the-
know. 5 still pull out because it's polite.
May I see that paperwork, please?
Of course.
I would like to examine it.
Sure.
What's
I would like to contractually
Contractually
review.
I thought you were going to
examine
grab
this.
them and sit on them so you could be higher up.
Thank you. Now I'm good.
Oh, you're gonna read it? That's very nice. Sit.
Seems to be in order.
Great.
I don't sign anything without my Kyle looking at it first.
I got a 10.
It was just a founding papers. You would say, yes, this school exists. We believe in properly. And it's actually the entire school's motto. Like, it is actually the Blumenthal Academy. Like, that's what she wanted.
So
Stay
it's,
cool,
there's,
never die.
there's nothing in there that seems devious or out of the ordinary, or like spiders will come out of her eyes if you put ink on
we
the
sell
paper.
off our soul. Like,
It doesn't seem like it. To
Doesn't
your
seem
10,
like it.
to your 10, you're like, it is just founding a school. There's even a building. There's a drawing of the architecture of the building that surprisingly just went abandoned on the edge.
There's no way Ada's gonna contradict their clear win, but she is gonna be like, and she's gonna like tuck it in her mind for later of like, we should probably actually sign these. But she's
after
just
dinner
gonna
when you
like tuck
discuss
them
business.
away. Yeah, so she'll just like tuck them away in her pocket.
Well, welcome. We're simply going to have dinner. And like as she says that, like she moves her hands and all these plate rise, and it's food. Nothing bad. There's wine there. It's plates of very good food. It smells delicious. It's well made.
So what's the
just
game?
I love that you're asking, Vivi. And I'm hoping that we can get more close to each other. It's a game of politeness. You would never lie, right? Right? Because lying would just be so unpolite, and it would mean you have to leave.
She's doing that
do
thing
these
again.
rules apply to you as well?
Yeah. It would be impolite to break my own rules.
How
But
come you're able to found a school?
Because I have the paperwork in order.
Why
Now,
do you have the
let me
paperwork?
finish. Don't interrupt.
I can wait.
We're simply going to be I am the host, and so I provide the games. It's simply going to be a game of, like, seeing how daring you can be, how truthful you can be.
Okay, truth or dare. We did this a lot in summer.
Huh.
camp.
You
Yeah,
can leave whenever you'd
Hate
like. No hard feelings. Sometimes you have to leave dinners, as you should do it politely. Last team here wins.
Question.
Answer.
How many people on the team need to still be here?
Whoever's there wins. So
You almost said survive, didn't you?
no, actually win. Of course, if you break the rules, if you're impolite,
What
or
happens?
if you lie, the room doesn't like that.
Does that mean you don't like that?
I set up the rules.
Do you control the room?
Yeah.
So
And
why
so-
would you say such a roundabout phrase?
You're asking so many questions. I didn't even finish my rules. Just wait your turn. You'll get a turn. So, I thought it would be a fun way of I'll ask each.
Just like just holding the butter knife, like just like in her hand, like oh, it's a nice butter knife.
I'll just ask each team, and each team can select one person, and that person gets to play. Truth or dare. And last team standing wins. And Charlotte seems deathly pale at this point. She's not. She's just like breathing heavy. Her face is pale. The outfit is like looks a little bit tight. Valencia seems smug. You can see under the table there's the sound of electricity.
Can I listen to Charlotte's surface thoughts?
Yeah, she's actually staring at you.
I am making eye contact and waggling my eyebrows. Ooh.
Oh.
12 boxcars.
This is not safe. I don't know what's happening. She's just screaming, we need to go, but I can't leave because Valencia will be upset, but we need to go.
Okay.
This is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being here. Why are you here? You're mine, but but I care about you. Why are you here? You're better than this.
I don't think that we're safe here. I mean, that's obvious. That's really obvious. We know we're not safe. This is bad. Like, we need to figure out how to figure her out. Looking at October.
Yes. Also, this grapefruit juice tastes. This grape juice tastes really weird.
Oh, that's old grape juice.
Okay.
So,
That's no
Blumenthal,
juice. No juice.
I didn't like Haley looks at her, I was like,
I think we should set up some rules. Let's not interrupt each other. Whoever is talking for the team can be the one who talks. Then you guys go and you can ask me a question. That seems fair. Blumenthal, who would like to go first? Phoebe. Before you go, you must ask, truth or dare?
Truth.
And with that, I think we're gonna go to break.
Is it true that we're going to break?
It is the truth that we're going to break.
I dare
Thank
you to
you
go to
so
break.
much for being a part of this. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we're gonna read some donations. Thanks so much for being a part of this. Fan arting, retweeting, hosting, making this place, making this story possible. Because I get to now have creepy death room. I mean, not death. I'm sorry.
No.
You're not supposed to
Creepy
say
death,
that
not
out
death. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. No one dies in the games of excellence. No one dies.
No one
You're not
dies.
dead when the realities converge.
You just never existed.
That's like the same as not death.
No. You can't
disappeared.
die if you didn't exist.
I mean, that's the rule of the games,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Right? Isn't that
I'm gonna-
adorable? Give us the donations, Claudia.
I-
Tell us about
Claudia,
these
feed
generous
it to us.
kindness humans.
Talk to us, Claudia.
Talk to me. Okay, so Grinny Weasley donated $6. Hi, Grin. Hi,
Window.
She said, I'm here, 1, for this insane finale, and 2, so I can misquote drunkly. And he and Sarah can call me out to my face. More for that one. Wait, more for 1 than 2, but semantics. Love your beautiful faces. P.S. Please don't kill my friends, Claudia. Awesome 3.
Maybe.
I don't think that would make a good story.
Killing us all?
I don't think it would. Dotton says, flushing sounds, $10.
It worked. It worked and we're $10 richer now. We can buy ourselves 2 burritos.
What? Two burritos.
Two burritos.
Two
for
burritos.
I got like one burrito
I can't
for
tell you my
$10.
secrets. I can tell you my burrito
Did
secrets.
you
We
put
can't-
$10 in the garbage can and then take 2 happy burritos?
Tell people- I told them. I shared that with you.
Why would you even do that? You could just get to.
Pumpkin. Thank you for donating. 5714. You know what? Donating online doesn't really change the weight of my wallet. Oh well, this is a worthy cause, despite what Drunkly tried to insinuate.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh no, they're donating.
Oh no, they're proving you wrong.
Oh.
Flaccid Rainbow donated $5.55. Says, please insert message here. Just a second.
Flaccid Rainbow, thank you for saying that.
Lauren, what does Flaccid Rainbow say?
Murder October Sky. You know you want to.
Flaccid Rainbow has very dark thoughts. As we go to break, remember, take care of yourself, have some floor lay down time, drink some water, go to the bathroom, have a good time. Bye!
Bye. But don't drink the water that's in the bathroom or lay on the bathroom floor. Bye.